the champions of the night.
I'm here with the Dr. Looney. Dr. Looney, how excited are you to be at the first ever WILLCO Awards?
Well, I'm going to tell you, I actually couldn't sleep last night. I was so thrilled and excited about tonight. This is the first time in a long time that we've had the opportunity to formally come together, dressed in our best attire, and recognize our superstar athletes from across the county. It's going to be an awesome night, a night to remember. I know I will remember it for a long, long time.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to welcome you to the first annual WCS Sports Conference WILLCO presented by Jackson Life. The WCS Sports Conference has over 4,200 student athletes. That's a whole lot. We started this process back early in the fall with all the athletic directors and coaches nominating players from their particular sports. There are 22 sanctioned events that are all sanctioned by the TWSLA, and we're recognizing all 22 tonight. After several rounds of voting and more rounds of voting, we have come up with the top 3 in each of these sports, and they're sitting here today. I think they deserve a round of applause. Currently, right now, the WCS Sports Conference has over 111 signees to go on to the college level. We have 2 All-Americans. We have 5 of our athletes going to the Southeastern Conference, 3 which will be playing football. We have 1 projected to be in the top 30 in the baseball draft. Our sports conference is as strong as anywhere in the state. And I'm proud of the fact that I get to come and participate with these kids and cheer them on in their process. There are many thank yous I'd like to give tonight, especially for Jackson Life, for allowing us to do this tonight. Dan Hayes and the Franklin Theater Group. There's so many thank yous. Delic, Scorebird, John Mayer Builders. None of this tonight would be possible without them, especially for Street Tuxedo for making our athletes look good. I think they all deserve a round of applause. I'd like to especially thank Dr. Mike Looney for giving me the opportunity in this job, challenging me to take the sports conference to a new level, and asking me to shoot for the stars, and I greatly appreciate that. I would like to say thank you to Jason Golden for when I do shoot for the stars, he keeps me on the ground legally. I'd like to thank Dr. Charles Farmer for always having my back and always being with me every step of the way and supporting me. I'd like to thank Carol Birdsong for pushing out communications and information about our athletes. I'd like to thank Leslie Holman, who, when I shoot for the stars, tell me I can and cannot do it financially. Lastly, I would like to especially thank my wife. My beautiful wife is here tonight. She takes care of my 3 precious kids at home so I can participate with yours. And I want to say thank you for that, Meredith. Tonight's a fantastic evening. I am so proud for these athletes to be here tonight. The protocol will be this. Our MC will call the 3 nominees up. When he calls your name, please come to the stage. All 3 will be standing at the same time. At the end of that, at the conclusion, we will reward the WILLCO winner of that particular group. But before we begin tonight, I have a very special presentation from one of our former WCS Sports Conference alumni.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Caleb Joseph, catcher for the Baltimore Orioles, and I want to congratulate you 3 on your nomination for the WILLCO Awards. I'm sure all of your teammates and friends and family are all very proud of you. I'm a Franklin High School graduate of 2005, and I remember having a great experience there with all of my friends and teammates. Good luck tonight and enjoy it.
For all of you that's above the age of 30 in the room, before internet, before cell phones, before 400 channels on TV, there were only 3, 2, 4, and 5. And determining on your household, you probably were loyal to one of those. Well, this particular Channel 5, I grew up in my household with. And I grew up with this particular sports anchor my entire life. Our MC of the night is Hope Hines from News Channel 5. He spent 32 years there, won 6 Emmy Awards, and just got inducted into Tennessee Hall of Fame, Sports Hall of Fame. Not only that, he has raised millions of dollars with his Hope Hines Celebrity Golf Tournament. Please welcome our MC for the night, Hope Hines.
And a very pleasant, excuse me, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I haven't been dressed up like this in 3 years. But I must say, I do look pretty good tonight, I think. At least my wife told me I did. She said I had a funny looking tie. She said, isn't this a black tie event? And I said, yeah, but let's veer off a little bit. You know, kids do things that are, spur of the moment type thing. And when I saw this at Street Tuxedos, I said, I gotta have it. And so here I am, and I hope you'll enjoy me just as I am, as you did for how many years? About on Channel 5 here in Nashville, Tennessee. Everybody, you know what's going on tonight, and I am indeed pleased to be here. This is the WCS Sports Conference WILLCO presented by Jackson Life. Let's hear it for Jackson Life. How about that, huh? And before we get into the festivities, allow me to welcome to the stage to present the Mayor Builders Coach of the Year, Dr. Mike Looney, WCS Superintendent of Schools. You know him, you love him. Here he is.
Good evening. What a wonderful night. Young men and women, you look marvelous. Give yourselves a round of applause. Parents, thank you so much for allowing us to serve the young men and women of Williamson County and your athletes today. It's been a privilege to get to know them, to watch them excel in life and in athletics, and I know you're proud of them as well. So students, please give a round of applause to your parents. It's my great privilege to introduce the nominees for the first ever, thank you sir, for the first ever, you want me to start all over? It's my privilege to announce the nominees for the first ever Mayor Builders WCS Sports Conference Coach of the Year Award. First, Coach Will Hester, Ravenwood Football. Since taking over for the Raptors in January of 2013, Coach Hester has led the Raptors to a stunning 24-3 record and consecutive trips to the playoffs. The Raptors are undefeated versus all other Williamson County opponents. They finished as back-to-back district champions this year. The 2014 season was one to remember. The Raptors finished 14-1 with a lone loss coming in overtime of the state championship game against the Maryville Rebels. Coach Hester was named the District Coach of the Year in 2013 and 2014, as well as the Tennessee Titans Team of the Week award winner, Will Hester. Our second nominee this evening is Coach Barbara Campbell from Brentwood High School volleyball. During her time as the BHS girls volleyball head coach, Barbara and her BHS girls volleyball teams have brought home 10 that is, girls volleyball TSSAA state championships. The most recent, this year, 2014, 7 of her teams were runner-ups to the state championship. Check out these stats for the 2014 squad. They've enjoyed quite a run this season. 61 match-winning streak. Ranked number 11 in the nation, by the MAPS Preps National Army Ranking System. And Barbara won the AF Bridges Sportsmanship Coach of the Year Award. Barbara Campbell. Our third nominee this evening is Coach Dennis King, Brentwood Boys head basketball coach. Over the past 3 years, the Brentwood Boys basketball program has enjoyed an unprecedented success with 30-win seasons and 3 successive trips to the Tennessee State basketball tournament, only losing twice in the semifinals to the eventual champion. This year, the Bruins, turning the page, Coach, we're literally I can remember this game. We're literally 25 seconds away from a state championship before bowing out to Memphis' Hamilton in a heartbreaking loss. Coach King also served as the BHS English Department Chairman for 25 years and has written 2 books, Refuse to be Ordinary, 10 Championship Traits, as well as We Ball, Y'all, Diary of the Championship Quest. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the 3 nominees. With that being said, the first annual recipient of the Mayor Builders Coach of the Year Award goes to, commercial break, Coach Will Hester.
Well, let's proceed with the program. I'm telling you what, I've never seen such a good-looking audience in all of my life out here. I mean, the lights ought to be shining that way. My goodness. Beautiful, unbelievable evening. All right, all the finalists will receive a WCS Sports Conference Challenge coin presented by Scorebird for being honored as the top student athlete in the WCS Sports Conference. Each WILLCO winner will receive an award courtesy of Delic. Now, there are some athletes, and I know that you all know this, there are some athletes that are not present tonight due, of course, to the TSSAA Spring Championships, and we wish all of those that aren't here, that are participating, the very best of luck. Here we go. The following WILLCOs are the finalists for the fall sports. When your name is called, please join me right up here on the stage. The finalists in the girls cross-country category are Callie Coggins of Independence High School. She ran a 5K PR of 19:15 at the Mid-State High School Championship cross-country meet, placed 5th at the regional cross-country meet, earned all state mid-state honors for cross-country. She finished 21st in the 2014 state AAA cross-country meet. She holds the school record in the 4x800 relay, indoor 800 medley state champion with a PR of 2:21, ran a 5:17, 1600 this season. Addie Coggins, Independence High School. She ran a 5K PR of 19:13 at the Mid-State High School Championship cross-country meet, earned all mid-state honors for both the 2014-2015 cross-country seasons. She placed 25th in the 2014 state cross-country meet. She holds the school record in the 4x800 relay, and her personal bests include a 5:20 mile and 2:20 in the 800. She also placed 7th in the Grade 8 Invitational Track Meet in the 800 this season. Annika Schlenoff of Ravenwood High School, as a freshman, set a school record with 18:22, 5K, 3.1 miles, earned all region, all state, and Tennessean all mid-state honors by finishing 1st at region and 2nd in the state. Her time at state was the fastest time of any Middle Tennessee girl in any classification. And the WILLCO Award goes to Callie Coggins of Independence High School. the reason that they're not here is because all three are participating in the state championships. The finalists in the boys cross country, Matt Rainey, Ravenwood High School. He was senior cross country. His best time was 16:01 for 5K 3.1 miles, earned all region, all state, and Tennessee and all mid-state honors by finishing 4th at the region and 7th in the state. Jonathan Helton, Centennial High School, school record holder in the 300 meter at 4:24, the 800 at 1:59:31, and the 5,000 at 16:31, also holds over a 4.0 GPA. Colin Lamb, Page High School, was All-State in 2014 by finishing 9th at the state meet. Two-time Region 6 winner, 2013-14, two-time All-Mid-State for AA, 2013-2014 by Mid-State Cross Country Association. Two-time Page Most Valuable Runner, 2013-14, team captain 2014, and for upcoming 2015 as well. And the WILLCO Award goes to Colin Lamb. The finalists in the volleyball category are Junior Roy, Brookwood High School. For 2 years in a row, Junior was the named Player of the Year in volleyball for the state, was on the state championship team as well. Her team, her team ranked was 4th in the nation, winning 61 straight games and the state championship in 2014. Jenny continues to be recognized for her performance on the court with the following accolades: 2013-14 11 AAA All-District, 2014 District 11 AAA MCP, 2014 Region 6 AAA Tournament All-Region, 2014 Tennessean Mid-State Player of the Year, 2014 TSWA All-State. Lindsay Knott, Ravenwood High School. Lindsay's talent on the court has won her recognition. She was named to the 2013-2014 All-District 11 team for the regular season. 2014 Region 6 All-Tournament team was the Brentwood Homepage Athlete of the Week and made the TSWA All-State team. Ashton Peck, Page High School. Ashton is signed to play volleyball at MTSU in the fall. She played varsity all 4 of her high school years. She was also a member of the state championship team in 2011. She was named to the district 2nd team All-Conference Award and received the district tournament MVP. Ladies and gentlemen, the WILLCO goes to Ashton Peck. The finalists now in the girls golf category. Ann Catherine Blackburn, Raven High School. Ann Catherine is the scoring leader of the RHS girls team with 39.9 average, 4th place district medalist 2014, 3rd place region medalist 2014, 3rd place region medalist 2013-14, Spirit of Golf Award at the TGA Bonnie Blackburn Girls Golf Fest, top 4 finish in school days golf tournament. Haley Smith, Independence High School. Average score in 2014, 36.5 for 9 holes. Top regular season scoring average in district, 2nd place district medalist, 1st place region medalist. Finished tied for 9th at TSSAA Golf State Championship, signed with Tribeca Nazarene University. Sarah Klein Crack, Brentwood High School. 4-year starter, team captain. 2014 led the Bruins to a 7th place finish in state championship, won team regional championship 2014 season. Her average was 40.6. And the WILLCO goes to Haley Smith. Finalists now in the boys golf category. Nolan Ray, Brookwood High School. Nolan Ray was ranked as high as 48th in the world. He assigned a full ride to play at the University of Tennessee. During his senior year, he set a 9-hole record by shooting 31 at the Legends. And that ain't easy. His 9-hole average for the season was 31.4. Bobby Stevens, Fairview High School. In 2013, he celebrated his first hole-in-one. He has competed in the TGA Junior Tour for 3 years and will compete in the Sneds Tour this summer. In 2014, Bobby led the golf team in the district and came within one shot of advancing to the state. Cameron Smith, Brookwood High School. Cameron is the 2014 state championship runner-up, individual at the 2014 state championship. He finished fourth under par, 140. He led the Bruins to a runner-up finish in the state championship. Brentwood won the team regional championship and were runners-up in the team district championship. He scored a low competitive round of 68. His 2014 season average was 38. Cameron signed to play golf with U.T. Martin. And the WILLCO Award goes to Nolan Ray, Brookwood High School. The finalists in the girls' soccer. Carly Pascal of Bravenwood High School. Carly is the 2014-15 Gatorade State Player of the Year. She is on the U17 U.S. National Team roster, was awarded the 2013 and 14 Class AAA Tennessee Writers Association All-State Forward, made the 2014 THSSCA All-State Team, was the 2014 NSCAA All-South Regional Player, a two-time player on the Tennessee Mid-State First Team, and her team won the Region 6 AAA Championship 2 years in a row, were 2014 District 11 AAA finalist, 2014 11 AAA Player of the Year. Ashley Weathers, Independence High School. Ashley was named 2014 All-State and 2014 All-State District teams, scoring 31 goals, the second all-time scorer with 25 assists, the first all-time for Independence, by the way, and 6-game winning assists, the first all-time for IHS. Megan Henry. Megan is a multi-sport athlete. And Megan excels not only in soccer, but track as well, and that's not easy, I know. She started all of her games as a freshman and is the ultimate team player and the ultimate teammate, named Soccer Player of the Year for Page High School. And the WILLCO Award goes to Carly Pascal, Bravenwood High School. The finalists in football. Deion Sanders, Centennial High School. In his 3 seasons, he amassed 561 carries for 3,127 yards and 36 TDs. He also had 44 receptions for 390 yards, 2 TDs, and that is 605 touches for 3,517 yards. You remember them all? No. And 38 total TDs, which amounts to 5.8 yards per touch. In 3 years at Centennial, he assigned to play at Furman. Joe Critchlow, Franklin High School. Joe is the 2014 District 11 AAA Opposite Most Valuable Player. He threw for 2,317 yards and 25 touchdowns. Career, he's had over 5,700 yards and 63 touchdowns. The Gateway Tire Player of the Week for Williamson County 3 times in 2014. Co-winner of the Admiral William P. Lawrence Award, presented to the top high school scholar athlete in Middle Tennessee. By the way, National Honor Society with a WCS GPA of 4.27 and 31 ACTs. Smart dude. Joe Kemp, Fairview High School. He was selected as District 11 AA Tight End of the Year. Now, this was only one of the positions he played, by the way. He also played wide receiver, cornerback, linebacker, defensive end. Did you coach any? Joe covered every team's best wide receiver, had 55 tackles and 3 interceptions on the season. And the WILLCO award goes to Deion Sanders. Let's take a little break here if we can, everybody. We need to do something very important. I'd like to take time to honor and thank one of tonight's sponsors for tonight's Athletes and Coaches of the Year Award, John Mayer and Mayer Builders. Another hand for them. It didn't happen without it. And that leads us into this. The following are the finalists for the Mayer Builders WCS Sports Conference Female Athlete of the Year. Jenny Roy, Brookwood High School, was named Player of the Year in volleyball. Florida State was on the state championship 2 years in a row. In basketball, she was named co-MVP for the district, named to the district and the region all-tournament team. Jenny is a member of our 1,000-point club. She will end her high school career with 1,451 points, which will be the 3rd all-time highest in the history of the school. She signed with Belmont University to play basketball. Carly Pascal of Ravenwood High School. Carly is the 2014-15 State Player of the Year. She is on the U-17 U.S. National Team roster. Awarded the 2013-14 Class AAA Tennessee Writers Association All-State Forward. Made the 2014 THSSCA All-State Team. Was the 2014 NSCAA All-South Regional Player. A 2-time player on the Mid-State State First Team. Her team won the region's 6 AAA champions 2 years in a row and were 2014 District 11 AAA finalists, 2014 11 AAA Player of the Year. Madeline Ballard, Ravenwood High School. Madeline holds the school record in the 200. She helped set the school record in the 4x200. Madeline is ranked #1 in Tennessee in the long jump. She is Ravenwood's best in 4 events: shot put, long jump, high jump, and the 200. She won the long jump and the 200 at the Great 8 meet. She just placed 3rd in the state championships in the pentathlon and will be competing in the long jump, 100, and 200 as well. Libby Sugg from Franklin High School. Libby was the first freshman to be named District 11 AAA Most Valuable Player and the only freshman named to the All-Mid-State First Team. As a sophomore, she helped lead the team with a 25-14 record, the most wins in school history. She was named District 11 AAA Offensive Player of the Year, Tennessee State Writers Association First Team All-State for the 2nd consecutive year, and TSCA First Team All-State. By the way, 4.0 GPA, ranked by Full Court Softball as number 34 on their 2015 Hot 100 list of the nation's top high school players. Libby has a 3-year batting average of .530 with 37 home runs, 137 RBIs, while being walked 97 times. She will attend Brigham Young University on a scholarship to play softball next year. Are you ready? The WCS Sports Conference Female Athlete of the Year is Jenny Roy. We're going to take just a moment now and thank, and applaud one of our wonderful sponsors for tonight's event. Matthews Team Sports is the sole provider of athletic apparel for the WCS Sports Conference. A nice hand for Matthews. We move now to the winter sports. The finalists in the category for cheering: Allie Billington, Page High School. She was in the Page varsity football cheer team, where she was a captain for the 2014-15 school year. She received the 3D award from the football team for always doing the right things and making great choices in her life. Congratulations for that. She will be attending Lee University in the fall, where she will be cheering on the co-ed team and competition cheer team. Ellie Market, Ravenwood High School. Bradley was selected as the Tennessee 2014-15 Cheerleader of the Year by the Tennessee Cheerleading Coaches Association. One athlete is selected as the Cheerleader of the Year representing all 400-plus Tennessee high schools, both private and public. She was chosen for her outstanding cheer skills, superior academics, and dedication to her community. This is the first time a WCS athlete has won this award. Savannah Vessel, Brentwood High School. Savannah has competed in 4 regional cheerleading competitions, from which she has 4 first-place trophies. She competed in 2 UCA national cheerleading competitions, in which she placed 12th and 13th in the entire nation. Savannah also competed in 4 TSSAA state cheerleading championships, from which she has 2 third-place trophies and 1 state championship title in the medium varsity division. She was a TSSAA Scholar Athlete recipient from 2012 to 2015. And the WILLCO Award winner is Allie Billy. The finalists now in the category for dance are Mackenzie Adkins of Brentwood High School. Mackenzie served on the BHS dance team, which is the UDA state runner-up, Jazz Division 2014. She ranked in the Brentwood High Top 10% Academic Achievement Award for both 2014 and 2015. Mackenzie ranks in the top 10 in her class. She placed 3rd in state for Brentwood High School in 2012 and 2013. Was named the national champion for Brentwood dance team at the Jam Fest Nationals in 2013. Madison Young, Brentwood High School. Madison has been involved in dance for the past 13 years. For the past 6 years, she's been on the competition team at the Ann Carroll School of Dance. She has been a member of the VHS Brunettes for the past 2 years. Morgan Stengel, Ravenwood High School. Morgan has been a member of the Ravenwood dance team for 3 years, competing alongside the Ravenwood High School Dance Team State Championship Jazz Division in 2012, and on the Ravenwood High School Dance Team First Place One-Up Competition Hip Hop Division in 2014. And here it is. The winner of the WILLCO goes to Morgan Stengel of Ravenwood High School. Finalists for girls bowling, Cammie Barber, Brentwood High School. Cammie captured a 3rd place finish in Division I, and she concluded her first year of high school bowling with a 194.86 average. Maddie Sherwood, Franklin High School. Maddie led the team for 19 of 14-0, the district championship, the regional championship, and bowled a personal best game of 256 and series of 657 in the sectional championship match. Her individual match record this year was 35-6. She had the 3rd highest average in our district and represented her school admirably at the state championships. Marissa Gunther, Centennial High School. Marissa bowled all 4 years at CHS. She served her teammates as captain. In 2014-2015, she was a qualifier for the individual state tournament in both 2014 and 15. Marissa is ranked 21st in the state, and the WILLCO Award goes to Marissa Gunther. Boys bowling, Cameron Doyle from Brentwood High School. Cameron reached the Division I Finals for the 3rd straight year, finishing 5th, and the 2013 champion led the state with a 230.86 average for the year. He also was selected to Team USA Bowling this year. Adam Mancor of Centennial High School. Year old at CHS. He served as captain in 2014 and 15. He is a high series bowler with a 670 and an average of 223. Matthew Butler of Summit High School. Matthew finished 2014 with a 209.67 average. His highest game was 289 during the regular season and at regionals. He finished third in district in 2013 and 2014 and finished 9th overall in state. He has won a variety of tournaments, including Road to Gold, Junior Gold tournaments, which allows him entry into the Junior National Golds held each year in Chicago, Illinois, this year in July. He will be competing in the National Teen Masters event this June in Las Vegas. He will attend Martin Methodist on a bowling scholarship. Ladies and gentlemen, the Wilco Award goes to Cameron Doyle of Brentwood High School. The finalists in girls wrestling. Taylor Stoll of Ravenwood High School. During her career, Taylor was a state champion, a two-time state runner-up, a two-time regional champion, and the regional runner-up. During her 2015 season, Taylor was a state runner-up and a regional runner-up. She has a 12-2 record, winning 3 individual tournaments this season. Her career record is 45-7. Jayla Grimes of Summit High School. As a junior, her season record is 19-1. Her career record is 52-8. She is a 2015 region champion, placing third in the Tennessee Girls State Wrestling Tournament. She is a 2-time region champion and a 3-time state place winner. She is a 3rd-year Letterman and 3-time SHS Lady Spartan Most Outstanding Wrestler Award winner. Zanaya Sharpshire, Independence High School. She is a first-year wrestler and competed in the 185 class. She won 3rd place at West Regional Championships and is this her very first year. She was a 2015 TSSAA state qualifier. The Wilco Award, everybody, goes to Jayla Grimes of Summit High School. Finalists for boys wrestling. Tristan Moore, Brentwood High School. He was the state champion for 120 pounds in 2015, 2-time regional champion in 2014 and 15. Tennessee All Mid-State team for 120 pounds. His overall high school record is 89-31. His 2015 record is 32-5 with 11 pins in 2015. In 2014, Tristan was awarded the BHS Most Improved Team Wrestler. Josh Philby of Franklin High School. Josh is the current TSSAA class AAA 220-pound state champion, pinning his way all the way to the championship in the 2014-15 season. He had a 40-1 record. 93% of his wins in his senior year were pins. He holds the fastest pin of the season record at 9 seconds. Andrew Burchard of Page High School. By reaching the regional finals, Andrew qualified for the TSSAA State Individual Tournament, where he has placed 6th and 3rd, making him Page High School's first 2-time state medalist in wrestling. Andrew holds the single season win record, 47 victories, and pin record, 37 pins at Page High, accomplishing both in the 2014-15 wrestling season. The Middle Tennessee wrestling coaches have voted him twice to be a member of the All-Middle Tennessee AAA wrestling team. And the winner of the Wilco goes to Josh Philby of Franklin High School. Girls basketball category next. Jenny Roy, Brentwood High School. In basketball, she was named co-MVP for the district and was named the district and region all-tournament team Jenny is a member of our 1,000 point club, and she will end her high school career with 1,451 points, which will be the third all-time highest in the history of school. She is signed to play basketball at Belmont. Holly Harris, Franklin High School. Holly's only a freshman, but listen to these stats. She played in 27 games, scoring a total of 319 points, averaging 11.9 points a game. Her numbers line up like this: 112 total rebounds, 56 assists, 32% from the floor, 31% from the three-point line, and 68% from the charity stripe. Mackenzie Marlin, Page High School. Mackenzie played basketball for 4 years. She played a vital role all 4 years. She was an outstanding leader, outstanding teammate. She earned academic all-district as well as serving as team captain her senior season. The WILLCO Award goes to Jenny Roy, Brookwood High School. Boys basketball. Grant Heisman, Brookwood High School. Grant was named District 11 AAA MVP to the District 11 AAA All-Tournament Team, the Region 6 AAA All-Tournament Team, and the Tennessee State Basketball Tournament All-Tournament Team. He was named Tennessean First Team All-Mid-State and to the Tennessee Sports Writers Association All-State Team. He scored an average of 19.8 points a game during scoring 40 points in a district playoff semifinal game. Grant contributed to 3 straight trips to the state tournament and to 3 straight 30-win seasons. He was awarded a full scholarship to Freed-Hardeman. Jalen Lawson of Brookwood High School. Jalen was named the District 11 AAA All-Tournament Team, Region 6 AAA All-Tournament Team, and the State Basketball Tournament All-Tournament Team. He was named to the Tennessean Third Team All-Mid-State and the TSWA, Tennessee Sports Writers Association, that is, All-State Team. His scoring average is 13.5 with 5.1 assists per game. He scored 30 points versus Division II state champion Brookwood Academy. Jalen contributed to 3 straight trips to the state tournament. He also contributed to 3 straight 30-win seasons. He will play for Lipscomb University. Dylan White, Page High School. Dylan holds a school record for most steals in a career of 199 and a season 83. This year, he averages 18 points per game, 6 assists per game, 6 rebounds, 3 steals. He was named to the All-District team for the last 2 years. And the WILLCO Award goes to Grant Heisman of Brookwood High School. The following are the finalists for the Mayor Builders WCS Sports Conference Male Athlete of the Year. This is a big one. Van Jefferson, Ravenwood High School. And wide receiver, he's the Tennessee Mr. Football finalist, back-to-back 6A, All-State Team, All-Mid-State First Team, District 11 AAA MVP, led team to a 14-1 record in 2014, ranked the 11th best wide receiver in the country, and 108th player overall by 24/7 Sports, Army All-American selection, 4-star ranked recruit, 2-time state finalist in track and field. He assigned a scholarship to play for the Ole Miss Rebels in the Southeastern Conference. Grant Heisman of Brookwood High School. Grant was named the District 11 AAA MVP to the District 11 AAA All-Tournament Team, the Region 6 AAA All-Tournament Team, and the Tennessee State Basketball Tournament Team. He was named Tennessean First Team All-Mid-State and to the Tennessee Sports Writers Association All-State Team. He scored an average of 19.8 points a game, scored 40 points in a district playoff semifinal game. Grant contributed to 3 straight trips to the state tournament. He also contributed to 3 straight 30-win seasons. He was awarded a full scholarship, as we said, to Freed-Hardeman. Joe Critchlow of Franklin High School. In 2014, he became the District 11 AAA Football Offensive Most Valuable Player. threw for 2,317 yards, 25 touchdowns, a career over 5,700 yards, and 63 touchdowns, where he threw, ran, and caught a touchdown in one game. He was Gateway Tire Player of the Week for Williamson County 3 times in 2014, in football, of course, and 1 time in 2015 in basketball. Co-winner of the Admiral William P. Lawrence Award, presented to the top high school scholar athlete in Middle Tennessee, nominated for the John Mayer Scholar Athlete 11 AAA All-District Basketball Team, where he averaged 11 points a game, the National Honor Society with a GPA of 4.3 and a 31 ACT score. Bryce Denton, Ravenwood High School. Bryce attended an invitation-only perfect game open to the top 300 National Showcase. He also attended an invitation-only East Coast Pro Showcase with 350 scouts in attendance. He was named to the Louisville Slugger First Team Preseason All-America and the Perfect Game First Team All-America. His batting average, .452. He is 6-0 on the mound with a 1.81 ERA. Rice is signed to play baseball at Vanderbilt University. The Mayor Builders WCS Sports Conference Male Athlete of the Year goes to Van Jefferson. The following WILLCOs are for the spring sports. The following are finalists in the girls' tennis. Katie DeWall, Brentwood High School. Katie is ranked in 4-star recruit by tennisrecruiting.com. She's currently ranked number 2 in Tennessee for the class of 2017. Katie was named to the Prince Top 100 Hot List of tennis players in 2014 and selected as one of the top 3 girls to represent Tennessee in USTA Southern Cup in 2012, 13, and 14. And as a freshman, she received mid-state honors with a record of 11-1. Katie has started for her school team since 6th grade and named MVP 3 years in a row. Summer Henry, Brentwood High School. Summer has a 4.0 GPA with the United States Tennis Association 5-star ranking since 2012. She is the #1 ranked Tennessee USTA player for the class of 2018. Summer is the reigning girls 16 Tennessee State Qualifier champion and a 4-time Sportsmanship Award winner, USTA Southern Section, which includes 9 states. Julie Wazak, Ravenwood High School. Julie had a 4.0 grade point average, a finalist in state doubles with her 2015 Girls State Champions Raptors team. She was the only freshman in the tournament for her division. She played in the state doubles tournament just today. The WILLCO Award goes to Julie Wasak of Raven High School. Boys tennis is next. Isaiah Pope, Page High School. He has a 48-3 record including the postseason. He is a 3-time district champion, 1-time regional champion. He's not played regionals this year, however. He has been named 3-time All-District Player, 3-time All-Regional Player, and was the only freshman to compete at the AAA State Championships in 2013. He currently is ranked in the top 12 in the state of Tennessee. By the time he graduates from PHS, Isaiah will hold records for most wins by a male player in PHS history. Lucas Barr, Independence High School. Lucas, a 4-year varsity letterman, sophomore year, IHS Most Improved, 2015 District 11 AAA All-District Team, tennis nominee for IABC Scholarship, 4.0 grade point average. Sam Fisher, Brentwood High School. Maintaining a 4.0 GPA, was named the ATG Distinguished Achievement Award 2015. He is ranked in the top 20 of the USTA Southern Section. Sam is a Tennessee State qualifier, tennis champion in both singles and doubles for 2014. He is a national tennis doubles finalist. He holds the Southern Section titles in both singles and doubles tennis. For over 4 years, he is the USTA Southern Cup representative 2010 through 2014 and received a USTA #1 ranking for 2014. The WILLCO Award goes to Sam Fisher of Brooklyn High School. Becca has run first leg on the second leg 4x200 and 4x400 relay teams and has helped to break nearly every school record in the medley relays. Becca also qualified for the 2014 TSSAA State Championship in high jump and is expected to easily qualify again in 2015. My apologies again, Becca. I'm sorry. Amber Tanner, Ravenwood High School. Amber set a school record in the 300 hurdles, 400, 800, 4x200, 4x400, and 4x800 relays this season and could contend for state championship in every event in which she is entered. Hallie Coggins, Independence High School. Hallie ran 5K PR at 1950 in the First State High School Championship cross country meet, placed 5th at the regional cross country meet, and earned all mid-state honors for cross country. She finished 21st in the 2014 state AAA cross country meet and holds a school record of the 4x800 relay. The WILLCO goes to, it's a good thing you got it. Boys track. Peter Lichner of Page High School. Peter set the school record in the pole vault at 14-1, the highest vault of any public school athlete in the 35-year history of Class AAA in Tennessee. He won the state championship in pole vault as a junior in 2014 and hopes to win again as a senior in 2015. Emmanuel Hall of Centennial High School. Emmanuel was named the 2013-14 All-Mid-State Boys Track and Field First Team. He was the 2012 TSSAA State Track and Field High Jump Champion, placing first as a freshman, clearing 6 feet 8 inches. He was named an AAU Track and Field All-American and was an AAU National Gold Medalist in 2011. He is a University of Missouri football signee and was selected to the 2014 All-State Football Team. Gavin Hasty of Brentwood High School. Gavin was the top runner this past season of the Brentwood cross country team. Finished second in the state championship meet by 2 points. Gavin won 4 of his 8 races, winning the Bollies Classic, Chickasaw Invitational, Mid-State Championship, and Region Championship meet. He also placed 6th in the prestigious Trinity Valkyrie Invitational, 11th at the Elite Great American Cross Country Festival, 5th in the AAA State Championship meet, and 13th at the Nike Southeast Championships. Gavin will compete at the University of Montana, where he plans to study athletic training. Ladies and gentlemen, would you welcome the WILLCO winner, Emmanuel Hall. Boys soccer. Tristan Lonergan, Page High School. And a senior captain of the Upper League Page team to 4 undefeated seasons in district play, the whole time being humble in the way he led and won games. Tristan also brought to practices and games many other students who had struggles in life so he could get them into a good environment. Austin Baker, Franklin High School. Austin's a 4-year starter for Franklin High School soccer. During Austin's 4-year career, the Rebels amassed a record of 53 wins, 10 losses, including 2 state championships. The team was unbeaten in 2 years, ranked second in the nation following the 2014 campaign. He anchored the defense and allowed 5 goals in 19 games as a junior, including allowing no goals during their 3rd games at the state tournament. Austin is signed to play collegiate soccer at Asbury College. Sam Knickerbocker, Ravenwood High School. Sam was a 2015 varsity soccer captain. He played on the 2013 Ravenwood District Championship team and the 2013 Tennessee Soccer Club State Finals. He also played on the 2014 and 15 Tennessee Soccer Club Regional Qualifier teams. The WILLCO winner is Tristan Lottery. Next, the finalists in the softball category. Libby Sugg, Franklin High School. Libby was the first freshman to be named District 11 AAA Most Valuable Player, the only freshman named to the All-Mid-State First Team. She was named District 11 AAA Offensive Player of the Year, Tennessee State Writers Association First Team All-State for the second consecutive year, and TSCA First Team All-State. Libby has a 4.0 GPA, ranked by Full Count Softball is number 34 on their 2015 Hot 100 list of the nation's top high school players. Libby has a 3-year batting average of .530 with 37 home runs. She will attend Brigham Young University on an athletic scholarship to play softball next year. Katie McCroskey of Brentwood High School. Over Katie's last 2 years, she's played 46 games, posting a .421 batting average with an on-base percentage of .447. She's had 64 hits, 23 RBIs, and scored 41 runs. She has served as team captain the last 2 years and was named the softball All-District and Offensive MVP in 2014. She holds the school record for the most consecutive games with a hit. Peyton Clark, Page High School. Peyton is a sophomore with a 4.132 GPA. Her batting average is .467. She played shortstop and was named 2015 All-District 12 AA. Ladies and gentlemen, Libby Sugg is the winner. Baseball, Bruce Denton, Ravenwood High School. Bruce attended the invitation on the perfectly open to the top 300 National Showcase. He also attended an invitation-only East Coast Pro Showcase. As we said, 350 scouts in attendance. He was named to the Louisville Slugger First Team Preseason All-America and the Perfect Game First Team All-America. His batting average, .452. He is 6-0 on the mound with a 1.81 ERA. Vice assigned to play baseball at Vanderbilt University. Matt Hargraves, Franklin High School. Matt's a 4-year letterman, a 3-year starter for varsity baseball. He has a career 11-6 record, a 2.9 ERA, 122 strikeouts, and 114.6 innings, allowing only 40 walks. Matt averaged 7.6 strikeouts a game in his career. He had a 5-1 junior year with 1.67 ERA and 56 strikeouts, a 8.52 strikeouts a game, earning him District 11 AAA Co-Pitcher of the Year. Senior year, he was named to the second team All-District with a 1.44 ERA with only 7 earned runs in 34 innings pitched. While averaging 9.88 strikeouts a game, he will play for our United States Air Force Academy. Austin Youngs, Page High School. Just this year, Austin compiled a .313 batting average, 17 RBI, 4 doubles, 1 home run. Austin was voted captain by his teammates and his coaches. And the WILLCO Award goes to Bryce Denton. We'd like to take time now to thank another wonderful sponsor, Street Tuxedo. Throughout congratulating all of our WILLCO finalists and yours truly tonight. Don't the athletes look great, parents? Yeah. Here now to present the WCS Sports Conference Courage Award is Dr. Matt Harris from Berry Farms Chiropractic here in Franklin, Tennessee. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Dr. Matt Harris.
Good evening. Williamson County student athletes have an opportunity for 2 world-class educations. The first is in the classroom. The second is on the field of athletics. Life, like athletics, is made up of seasons. And there are some seasons where you may win championships. However, there are others where you can experience difficulty and even suffer defeat. The courage of a true champion is measured by how you handle each season. The Courage Award is a special recognition because it honors the strength and courage of its recipient, while it inspires each of us. It is a reminder that as you face adversity in your own life, you have a choice. You can default to your weakness or step up to your greatness.
Courage, the ability and willingness to confront fear, pain, danger, uncertainty, or intimidation.
Well, he started walking at 9 months, and so he's always been very active.
Nick's first word wasn't mom or dad, it was I'm stuck.
He always kept climbing, and he'd never back down because he didn't know how to back down.
Walked up the stairway and saw him hanging there from the banister and very calmly had to talk him down off the ledge, but he could get all kinds of places. He couldn't always get out, but he could climb into lots of different places.
He moved from Knoxville. He left some great friends.
We made the move. We got Nick signed up for school, and he started football practice. So we dropped him off that first day, and my wife called me a little bit later in the afternoon and said, "The Gators carrying Nick off the field. Do you know what happened?"
He just landed funny on his shoulder and broke his scapula.
He ended up going to the doctor, and when they decided it was broken, that sort of put it into football for a little while. And that was devastating to him. After the injury in his sophomore year, he was determined to play as a rising junior, worked through winter workouts really hard. That was the first winter Coach Hester was here.
Nick's first injury occurred before I even was hired at Ravenwood High School during his sophomore season. So when I got here, I just knew of the injury and was getting to know Nick and was seeing him along the rehab process of fighting back his way back to the field. And
it was gung-ho all through spring practice, working really hard, and almost a year to the day, he got hit, fell on his shoulder, went back to the same doctor, and the doctor said, "You broke it again." That was going to be the end of his football career. He was crushed. That was the year Coach Hester took everybody to camp, so he didn't go to camp. We backed out of everything because we thought he was done. Fortunately, they figured out that it wasn't actually a break, it was just a bad muscle sprain. Once he found out that it was the muscle sprain and we went through and did all the therapy, he was back at it. It was tough for him because he was playing a lot of JV ball and a lot of his friends were playing on the varsity team. But Coach Hester worked hard with him to get his confidence back, get his skills back, so that he could play, and he did.
Nick Axton is the kid you hope your son grows up to be. He's an All-American guy, excels both in the classroom and on the field. You know, if we took a picture of a Ravenwood football player or what we wanted one to be and put it in the dictionary, you know, that picture would be of Nick Axton, the way he gives himself, both to his classmates, his teammates, and into his community.
As a senior, you know, Nick was really excited. Obviously the team had a great year the year before. Nick had earned his spot as a starter. First couple of games of the season was just fantastic. Going into the Dixon County game, it was a Thursday night game because it was fall break. And I was doing a lot of traveling, so I told Nick, I said, Even though I made him a promise to be at all the games, I said, this game looked like it was going to be pretty easy. It's Thursday night. I really can't get home for the game Thursday night, but you know, I'll make sure I'm at all the others. My wife and Will were at the game.
I was supposed to go work at the concession stand at halftime. I was supposed to report for my second half of the shift, and there was a play was running this way, mumble jumble of players between the sidelines, the standings. I lost sight of where he was.
And I made a deal with Will that he would text me the score, sort of play by play, to keep up with what's going on. So I'm driving to the airport, and I get the scores. It's 7-0, 14-0, 21-0, and then we think Nick's hurt.
And then all of a sudden this commotion started on the field, and coaches gathered round, and I was looking for my son out there, and I didn't see him, and I go, wait, where's number 8? Where's number 8? Anybody see number 8?
Probably one of the most dramatic or traumatic injuries in my 16 years that I've been a part of. He knew right away that it was pretty bad.
Yeah, he ended up breaking his leg, a tibia fibula fracture.
Then it became all about trying to keep him calm and keep him from getting into shock or anything like that. But it was an unfortunate accident.
He was devastated. He thought that he would never return to playing football again. It would be his spirit that would be tested the most.
It was a devastating injury, but also amazing that they put the rod in his leg, and literally the next day the doctor told him to stand on it. And as soon as he could stand the pain, that he could go home.
The whole part of the team, and the thing that I love about Ravenwood High School and the team that year, the guys were a close group of guys, and they cared for each other, they played for each other. So for those guys to see one of their own out there hurting on the field, knowing that this was a significant injury, one that was going to cost him many games, if not his career on the field, it was devastating to everyone. And one of our own was in pain, and they were going to do whatever it took to console them and make them feel better, and then be there along the way back to the field.
So I think he was on 2 crutches for about a week. He dropped 1 crutch after that, and probably 3 or 4 weeks after that, he was walking without crutches at all and running by Christmas. So in less than 3 months, he went back from a broken leg to he's starting to train again and get back in shape. And he trained fast enough that he actually ran the half marathon in April here in Nashville.
Our attitude kind of mirrored Nick's rehab. I mean, we'd had a great year the year before, but we had lost a lot of key pieces. And just like Nick had lost a little bit of the ability to play on the field, our team had lost a little bit of their identity that had graduated away. So as Nick was struggling to get his way back to the field, to get back to 100%, our team was struggling to find their identity. And I think the team learned a lot from how Nick handled his adversity, because the sign of a true team is how they handle adversity. And football's as closest thing to life as there is, and these guys battled adversity with each other through summer camp and through the preseason practices, and the way that they handled that is what propelled us to go 14-1 and make it to the state championship game.
Seeing Nick overcome all the physical injuries and the emotional scarring that it took to get him to play in the state championship game was tremendous. But I was so proud of the team and him for just keeping that spirit up and staying positive and determined.
It was that much better, the success of the team, but knowing that he was able to come back from injury after injury and be a significant part of their success, I think. That's what you want.
It is my honor to recognize your 2015 Courage Award recipient, Mr. Nick Axon.
We would like to, I think we did it once before, let's do it again. We'd like to say a huge thank you to Jackson Life and the Franklin Theater, this beautiful, this marvelous, this wonderful place, for putting on this event tonight. is the Mayor Builders WCS Sports Conference Sportsmanship Award. This award is given to a WCS Sports Conference athlete who has been the ultimate teammate, professional advocate for the school on and off the floor, played multiple sports, and has not received an athletic scholarship. This is his story from his coaches and athletic director. Allow me to read. Jackson has played football and basketball at Franklin for 4 years. He is an outstanding young man who is headed to UT Knoxville in the fall. He has maintained a cumulative GPA 3.993 with a 4.5 senior year and a 29 on his ACT. Jackson Sweat is a phenomenal young man. He is one of the most personable individuals you will ever meet. Always positive and always cheerful. He is an encouragement to his teammates and to his coaches as well. He is a giver, 110% of the time on the field, and he's a leader for younger players. At the midway point of his senior football season, Jackson tore his meniscus after a first down reception against Summit just before fall break. Now, the injury caused him to miss the remainder of his senior year of football and the first few weeks of basketball. Upon returning to basketball, it was a struggle for him to readjust mentally and physically. With 9 seniors, it then became difficult to work his way back, as you would imagine, into the playing rotation. But Jackson found a way. On January 16th, he is in a heated rivalry game at Brentwood. Jackson came off the bench. He hit a critical three-pointer and got a huge rebound and then put back just before the half to put the Rebels ahead. It was not only the offensive contribution, but it was his presence that lifted both the team and the crowd, chanting, "We love Jay Sweat," on to a never-look-back victory against the Bruins for the #1 the first time since 2008. Jackson Sweat is one of those kids, ladies and gentlemen, we all love to coach and will miss tremendously when he graduates. These are his coaches talking, of course. Thank you, Jackson, for all your hard work, determination, and being an ultimate teammate. With this award, Mayor Builders will present Jackson with a $5,000 scholarship to further his education. May I present deserve another round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. And now we'll welcome back to the stage the man that you all know. His name is Jeremy Qualls, Athletic Director for the WCS Sports Conference. Jeremy.
Thank you. What a wonderful year we've had. We've had all kinds of things coming down the pipe. We've had tonight, and one thing that sticks out in my mind that I had the most fun with was WCS Game Day. Game Day was a brainchild that kind of came out of thin air. On the first week that I took the job, I got a phone call from Newton Creed at WCTV. Said, "Hey, you're supposed to do a show." Had no idea what he was talking about. He said, "You have to do a TV show." So Tate Matthews happened to be in the office, and we were talking about the Adidas contract. And I said, "Tate, guess what? I know that you have a radio show. You're my first guest on WCS Game Day with WCTV." So as soon as we got there, we got to thinking, how can we take this out and draw attention to our student athletes? How can we get other students involved that may not be playing? How can we get them at the games? And WCS Game Day was one of those things. A lot of people ask me with my new job here, what is one of the most impressive things? Obviously, I start with athletics, obviously. And then I kind of get to the academic side, because I'm not over the academics, I'm over the athletics. But then I also, first and foremost, mention that our mass media department and the CT department are unbelievable. Our media teachers in all the schools do phenomenal work, and I believe they deserve a round of applause. So I have a little clip for you from the game days from this year. I want to apologize formally to Ravenwood High School, who was the back end of 3, but unfortunately that's just the way it worked. We set records for gate receipts at some of the places that we went, and the crowds were enormous, and that was all it's about. It's putting money back into these accounts for these teams to get success and to draw attention to the student athletes.
WCS Game Day. Listen to WCS Game Day. 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 Conference hosts. Winning combination of G2 bar. I'll tell you what, I'm picking the Rebel to go with G2 bar. It's a special night. It's the inaugural night. The Lady Bruins win tonight. G2 bar. Indy Nation win tonight. This is not a very good place to be doing that, I don't think. Right here, behind this crowd. I believe that! Well done, well done.
Unfortunately, you didn't see enough of that package. The true center stage of that whole show is the student body behind us. They do a fantastic job. They make us look very good. Also, the media students and the media teachers did all the production, all the cut work. We didn't do anything but show up. Unbelievable work by those guys. I also want to say thank you to all of our principals at each one of the schools that allow us to come here. I think they deserve a round of applause as well. However, that dream would not have become a reality without one particular person. That person was one of the first people that I met when I came here to WCS. This year, I'm proud to present the WCS Sports Conference Sponsor of the Year to Peter McKay and Spring Tree Media. What I failed to mention is that Peter provided all the set work, everything that was there. He has taken care of us from day one and cares a lot about the WCS Sports Conference. Please give him one more round of applause.
Tell you what, that looked like a network-produced piece up there a few minutes ago, ladies and gentlemen. That was superb. Sorry? Okay. Taking away my material, huh? All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're getting close to the end, so just bear with us for a few more minutes. I want to thank all the sponsors, the parents, the athletic directors, the board members, the principals. I think he already did it, but it's written here, so I'm going to do it again. Coaches for the support that was given to the WCS Sports Conference this year. Thank you to all the athletes who were represented here tonight. Now, it is my pleasure to introduce our closing speaker of the evening. Virgil Herring is the Director of Instruction at West Haven Golf Club. He's also host of Talking Golf on 104.5 The Zone. He's a best-selling author of the Golf Journal, Improving Your Game. Golf Channel Academy instructor, News Channel 5 Sunday Sports Central weekly golf tips, has coached 2 PGA Tour winners and 2 Web.com Tour winners. Virgil has also coached 4 national champions and has coached over 140 juniors to a college golf scholarship. Ladies and gentlemen, a warm welcome, if you will, for Virgil Perry.
What an honor it is to speak to you all tonight. I'd like to congratulate everybody who's pulled off this amazing event at WILLCO. Just give them a warm round of applause. It's been amazing. Well, I usually get to speak on what it takes to be great, but since y'all are already here, I've decided on another topic. I've decided to share with you tonight the things that I've learned and teach of what it takes to stay on top. The first thing that it takes is you have to maintain a relentless work ethic. And one of the most poignant stories I've ever heard on what it's like at the top and how hard you work is a story on Tiger Woods when Tiger Woods was great. Back when Tiger Woods was winning half of his golf tournaments. There was a boy from Tennessee who was a great golfer. He was with IMG, just like Tiger was with IMG, and agents knew each other, and they asked if Casey Wittenberg could shadow Tiger Woods before a major championship, because he wanted to learn what it was like to prepare like Tiger Woods. So Tiger agreed to do that, meet him at Isleworth at 6 a.m. So Casey, diligent, excited, shows up at 6 a.m. Tiger Woods is already on the treadmill for 15 minutes. Casey walks in, Tiger turns around and says, "On time is late." They proceeded to go through Tiger's ritual, and I won't bore you with golf talk, but hit balls, worked out, hit more balls, worked out, played 9 holes, 8, worked out again, played 9 more holes. Then Tiger hit all the shots he needed to work on before his major championship. And then he went on to his grueling test, which was 30 consecutive up and downs. And for those of you who don't know golf, that's just a chip and 1 putt, but 30 of them is really, really hard to do. At midnight, the lights were still on. Casey had nothing left in the tank. He was laying on his bag, and it came to him. The reason why nobody can catch Tiger Woods is because he's the best golfer in the world, and nobody can outwork him. That's how you stay on top. That's how you stay on top. The next thing you will need is a positive attitude, or at least perspective. To reach the level that you've achieved, you have a perfectionist mindset. You're trying to be as good as you can be to the best of your ability. One of the downsides of a perfectionist is that they tend to be very critical of themselves when they're not perfect. But to have the proper perspective and/or the positive attitude while having that mindset is what separates the true elite from merely the ones that you wonder why they didn't make it. I learned a very powerful lesson in this by Brent Snedeker, Nashville's PGA Tour player and number 5 player in the world at one point. I was fortunate enough to teach Brent for 8 years. And we played in many golf tournaments together, and there was one that really shook me. We were leading the tournament after the first day by 6 shots, and that day just so happened to be his 21st birthday. So when he showed up the next morning, he wasn't all that spectacular in shape. Okay? So he shows up, no lie, 18 seconds before we tee off. They're calling our names to the tee. I'm thinking I'm going to have to be disqualified because I'm standing there by myself. But he makes it to the tee, and we both hit really poor tee shots on the first hole. I am a perfectionist, but not necessarily gifted with positive perspective. So I'm over in the trees, and I'm as mad as I can possibly be at myself for putting us in this position. So I look at Brent and say, Brent, what do you think you should do? And he says, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to chip this ball out right in front of the green, and then I'm going to chip this in, and we're going to roll these fools before it even starts. And I look at him, I'm like, that's what you're thinking? And he says, yeah, what are you thinking? I'm like, you don't want to know what I'm thinking. But to be able to have something like that where you don't hit a good shot and it just rolls off your back, that rolls into every sport that y'all play. You prepare and prepare and prepare for greatness, and sometimes it just doesn't start good. But that does not mean you get a chance to rewrite your script of greatness that day. And I learned a powerful lesson about why he became one of the greatest players on the PGA Tour. Doesn't matter how hard he tries to be perfect, he forgives himself and tries to find another positive outlook to move forward. This one is very important, and I can't stress it enough at your all's age. Lead those who will follow you with dignity and honor. But follow only those you trust to lead you to your destiny. Those who you surround yourself with will largely dictate who you turn out to be. This is going to be one of your most difficult tasks as you go away from home and go to college. I have been very fortunate in my career to be around some of the greatest golf teachers, motivators, coaches of other sports, and athletes. And I've gravitated myself toward them. But I can tell you, when I was 18 through 23, I had the opportunity to make bad decisions. And I was fortunate, by the grace of God, to have chosen the right places. But this will be one of the hardest tasks you have as you head to college, is to surround yourself with leaders and winners. And I will reach for a phrase from Coach Bob Knight. And this is so important. Yes will get you in way more trouble than no ever will. And that is something that you'll need to hear over and over and over again, because nearly everything that you do that you wish you hadn't done will have started with a yes. Having these three attributes will help you deal with life, because life is not always going to offer you roses. Being successful as you all are, the first thing that comes with success is criticism. The criticism of your technique, what it is that you do, why you're doing it. If you need to see any further than LeBron James after any game he plays, how much criticism he gets if he loses. That will let you know on the path that you are headed. But trust me when I say this, if you are facing criticism, it is only because you are successful. We're not criticizing the losers. We're not criticizing the people that don't work hard. You get criticized in a way to build you up and make you better. That is the definition of criticism that I choose to believe in. Now, there are haters, and there's always going to be haters, but we don't pay attention to haters, which is why you surround yourself with leaders and winners, because that criticism is what's going to motivate you to become greater and greater as you move forward. And without any doubt, you will face adversity. I learned my lesson of adversity from the great philosopher Mike Tyson. And just prior to one of his heavyweight championship bouts, a fighter by the name of Trevor Berbick made a statement that he said he had a game plan to knock Mike Tyson out before the 6th round. So after all the questions were left, Trevor walked out, Mike Tyson sat down, and he had his white hoodie up. And the first question I was asked Mike Tyson is, hey Mike, Trevor just had a comment. He said he's got a game plan to knock you out before the 6th round. What do you have to say about that? And he pulled back his hoodie and looked into the mirror, looked into the face of everybody in the media with only a look that Mike Tyson could offer you at that time. And he said, everybody's got a game plan, and Mike Tyson punched him in the face. So, every game plan that I put together from the time I graduated until 2010 went exactly as I planned. Everything. I was so fortunate. But on May 2nd, 2010, I faced adversity. At about 2 o'clock, the flood took the first floor of my home as I watched my kids freak out, wondering if they're going to lose everything they got. And only 7 hours later did I find out that my business, which was at Gaylord Opryland Resort, was completely destroyed. So now I don't have a home, and I don't have a business. And at every single point that I turned, Not one thing that I do in my preparation, my game planning, my work ethic, had anything to do with my loss. That's adversity. But fortunately for me, I was surrounded by leaders and winners. And it grounded me in my fundamentals. What did I do well, and how did I do it? And I got right back to what I do. I was very fortunate to have a golf course allow me to work there, and even more fortunate that they allowed me to stay there. So when you get knocked down, always rely on your fundamentals. The fundamentals that got you to where you are today, because they will keep you there. And above all else, take this with you. Take action. Many people dream, many people game plan, and many people talk. But if you have a dream, take action. If you fail, take more action. And if you succeed, take more action and ride that momentum. Because if you've already done that action, you've already taken twice as much action as 80% of the people around you. I can't stress enough, take action. I promise you, the first time you take action in your life, when it's yours and nobody else's, you will be nervous. But I'm here to tell you what fear is. Fear is false events appearing real. Nearly all fear is imagined, not real. And when you take action, when you jump into the pool of those who take action, with a mindset to dominate your goals, your dreams, and your destiny, you will find the freedom that this great country provides us. A freedom that knowing that the only way you will not achieve your dreams is because you choose to stop. That's when you will stop. Taking action will lead you to a place where you never thought possible. Having a relentless work ethic, a positive attitude, and surrounding yourself with winners, so that when criticism and adversity strike you, you are balanced and ready to take more action than you ever have to achieve your dreams, your goals, and your destiny, is what will take you to the promised land. It's hard for me to believe that 23 years ago, I was sitting in a room just like this, representing two sports, from a small town in Pennsylvania, from a low middle class income, went to Mississippi State University and graduated with a 2.5 GPA. There's nothing special about me, but I'm a dreamer, and I take massive action. I'd like to thank you all for this opportunity, and best of luck to everybody. Thank you.
We come to the end of our evening. Before we get to the final award, I have to say, give all our thanks to all of our sponsors and donors for tonight. Please give a round of applause to Jackson Life, as this whole night has been presented by Jackson Life. Thank you so much to John Mayer and Mayer Builders for being so gracious to the Sportsmanship Award. Thank you so much for Copy Solutions, who everything you've seen tonight, graphic-wise, printed-wise, came from, and award-wise, has come from Copy Solution. Thank you so much for Street Tuxedo for making our athletes look fantastic. Thank you so much for Matthew Team Sports and Adidas for providing the swag bags for all of our athletes. Thank you so much for Scoreboard for providing the coins tonight, the challenge coins for each of our nominees. And thank you so much for Dr. Matt Harris. Please give these folks a round of applause. For our final award, to my left, to your right, you'll see this year's WCS Directors Cup. However, you only see one. There are two that we're supposed to be giving away. The Division I is our Big Six schools, and the Division II group is Page and Fairview and soon to be Nolensville. The Division I group right now, Brentwood High School has had the lead all year long, but unfortunately for them, Ravenwood took a 10-point lead last night. It's going to come down to tonight's action at the TWSAA Spring Fling and tomorrow's track meet to decide the first ever WCS Directors Cup in Division I. The way this award is given is no placement in each and every sport has a point total. At the end of the year, the points are totaled. Whoever has the most points wins. I couldn't have scripted it any better that it's going to come down to possibly the final relay in the TWSAA state championships. Before I award the Division II, I would like to recognize 9 people, and I'd like for them to stand up. They're not going to like this, but I'm going to ask them to do it anyway. Our athletic directors. I didn't know any of these guys prior to coming here, and our relationship is very strong, at least I think it is. We've worked great this year. I've asked a lot of them, and they have answered the call every single time. I think they deserve recognition. Brentwood High School, Ronnie Siegenthaler is at the TWSAA Spring Fling. Please give him a round of applause. Centennial High School, Wade Privet, please stand. High School, Ricky Jones. Franklin High School, Tony Ruth. Independence High School, Greg Glass. Hayes High School, Charles Rathbone. Ravenwood High School, Danny Bourne and Patrick Whitlock. Southern High School, Chad Kirby. Let's give these guys a round of applause. It's my honor to, when I call your name, athletic director, please come up. It's my honor to give out the first ever Division II Director's Cup to Page High School. Until the system starts again next year. So congratulations. We will announce the winner of the Division I Cup tomorrow night. I've got just a few more thank yous, and we're going to let you go for the night. This has been a wonderful night. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, parents, family, for supporting our student athletes. Congratulations to all of our nominees tonight. It's an honor to be in this building. Thank you so much for being here. I want to call a special person up on stage right now that made this happen tonight, that was my rock during this whole process. I would like to call Dr. Deb Enright. Please give her a round of applause. I'd like to call out our MC for the night, Hope Pines. And our special guest, Mr. Brad Hopkins. He's been doing behind the scenes backstage with all of our athletes.
The champions